Pelican star Zion Williamson faces rape and abuse allegations from a woman who is claiming to be a former girlfriend.
In court documents, the woman, identified as Jane Doe, is accusing the star of raping her twice and then continuing a pattern of abusive behavior. This, as Zion's attorney says, they've reported the plaintiff's extortion attempts to law enforcement.
We have team coverage for you on this case tonight. First, let's start with WDSU reporter Ariel Brumfield as she breaks down what is in those court documents. Ariel.
Well, you guys, this law.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We're about to get into this topic right here about Zion Williams. He's being accused of rape, domestic violence, and being sued for an extensive amount of money. This is becoming a trend that I see, these women, they're putting these cases on these men. They putting civil cases on men instead of criminal cases, but they're claiming that they are criminals. Let's start it from the top, get all the details, break it all the way down, man. Y'all know how we do it. It's No Lames TV.
Star Zion Williamson faces rape and abuse allegations from a woman who is claiming to be a former girlfriend.
In court documents, the woman, identified as Jane Doe, is accusing the star of...
So Jane Doe has accused this man of these accusations right here you see on the screen. And she is suing for an extensive amount of money from this man. Jane Doe, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I believe if you can't come directly at a person and show your name and, I don't give a damn, man. Like, you can make up whatever excuse you want for not showing your name, but it's not authentic. And I can't take it serious if you use Jane Doe. I can't. I'm sorry.
Raping her twice and then continuing a pattern of abusive behavior. This, as Zion's attorney says, they've reported the plaintiff's extortion attempts to law enforcement.
We have team coverage for you on this case tonight. First, let's start with WDSU reporter Ariel Brumfield as she breaks down what is in those court documents. Ariel.
Well, you guys, this lawsuit was filed yesterday by a woman who is making some very serious accusations, and at this time she is seeking both emotional and monetary damages. Pelican star Zion Williamson now defending his name against sexual assault allegations after a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend says he raped and abused her.
Those lawsuits could come.
And if you're supposed to be his ex-girlfriend, wouldn't that be public knowledge? So it either had to be this Moriah Mills chick, which we know that wasn't his girlfriend, and he had a girlfriend at the time. So let's get some more details.
Come from a variety of reasons, whether or not it's redress of damages, seeking to right a wrong, or just simply trying to get some money out of somebody.
In a civil lawsuit filed Thursday in California, the alleged victim says she and Williamson maintained a relationship from 2018 to 2023. And in court documents, she details what she says happened. According to those documents, she says Zion pinned plaintiff down on the bed with her hands behind her back and raped her. In another instance, she says he picked her up, threw her down to the ground, and pinned her shoulders down so she could not move. She says the defendant violently raped her in multiple ways.
And see, this goes to show you that you can't even have a girlfriend. Like this woman said that they were girlfriend and boyfriend. Your girlfriend can make accusations towards you and try to get money out of you. Since you didn't marry her, she can just throw charges on you and sue you for some money. This is what y'all are telling these young girls, basically. Now, I understand that there are victims out here of stuff like this, but these fake accusations, this is what's going on. This is what they are teaching these young girls to do against these young men. Because I don't believe I just find it hard to believe that a young man with an extensive amount of money, unlimited options, would be out here doing stuff like this. Now, domestic domestic violence is one thing. But all this extra stuff that you're coming out with 7 years later, I think they said, let's get some more details.
In a statement, Michael Blasio, Williams' attorney, pushing back against the allegations, saying the allegations contained in the complaint are categorically false and reckless, and an attempt to exploit a professional athlete driven by a financial motive rather than any legitimate grievance. Legal analysts are weighing in on the claims.
It could be that this case could be prosecuted both civilly and criminally if the prosecuting authorities in California or any other state choose to do so. But that can depend on a case-by-case evaluation by the district attorneys in each jurisdiction.
Court documents also say Williamson is accused of a continuing pattern of sexual assaults and abusive behaviors toward the plaintiff, spanning across several states. A legal analyst says statutes of limitations for sexual assault vary state by state.
See, they trying to get him in this Diddy shit, man. This is how they doing Diddy. Saying that he was flying Cassie around, being abusive and stuff like that. And then they turned it into racketeering and sexual trafficking. And like this is crazy, man. Like this is going too far. It's going too far. Now, there is a lesson to be learned in this, though, from men. Men, we have to practice dick discipline. We have to be mindful of what kind of women we are dealing with. Because when you deal with women like this is like when you deal with the type of women that he's dealing with, which are basically hoes, OnlyFans girls like Shannon Sharp. This is the results of this kind of stuff, man. Y'all have to stop being mesmerized by ass and it's not worth it, fellas. It's not worth it.
Court documents state the first rape happened in California nearly 7 years ago.
In Louisiana, you only have a year to file from date of incident. In the case of an allegation regarding sexual assault or sexual violence of some form in Louisiana, the period is 3 years from the date of the alleged incident. In other states, that number of years varies. My understanding is in California, it may be up to 10 years.
And at this time, the next steps would be for Williamson and his team to respond to the lawsuit, and then things will move into discovery. Williamson also says that he was not in a relationship with the plaintiff. He claims that they were just in a consensual situation. Reporting in New Orleans, I'm Moriah Brumfield, WDSU News.
And we did also learn.
See, you can't be in consensual situations, man. You like this has to stop, fellas. We have to practice dick discipline. We have to be mindful of the type of women we are letting into our lives. You know what I'm saying? Because these women will go to extreme extents to try to ruin y'all lives and try to take y'all money, man. We're seeing it time and time again. Diddy, R. Kelly, Shannon Sharp, and the list goes on. Here we are with Zion Williams. And these are the type of women that y'all are out here messing with.
Everybody deserves a chance to be heard, and I hope me and any of the other victims, I just hope we all get justice. And the amount of bashing, humiliation, slander, and threats that I've been receiving these last 3 years have been
See what I'm saying? Who believes this? Women like her. These are the only people who will look at this video and believe the shit that is coming out this woman's mouth. She had shades on, trying to act like she's hurt and she's going through so much. You going through so much because you got your body done and you're hurting. You're hurting. You look like shit. You feel like shit, and you want somebody else to lay in that misery with you. And she might have a part in this. Jane Doe. She might have a part in this.
And it's causing me a lot of stress, emotional distress, and I just hope we all can come to justice and this all can be resolved and nobody has to relive all these things ever again.
Look at this shit. One more time.
Live all these things ever again.
Fellas, we gotta do better. I mean, I'm holding the women accountable, but I have to hold the men accountable too, man. We have to do better. We have to leave these kind of women alone so they can die out and extinct. As long as y'all keep giving these kind of women attention, they're gonna keep making them. They're gonna keep making them because they know they can get y'all. We have to stop this, fellas. Stop thinking about the ass and titties and think about the business, your purpose. Or we gonna keep ending up, not we, y'all gonna keep ending up in these type of situations. Cause I ain't going, man. I'm done. I can't, man. I'm good. I done had my first share. I'm good. Y'all got it. But y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic right here, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. If you want custom rugs, if you in the city or anywhere in America, we can get them to your doorstep. Hit the link in the description. Don't be a lame like Zion Williams and these other cats out here paying for cat. You're paying for cat and it's costing you even more, man. It's crazy.